Welcome to the Four Listeners Program. Welcome aboard, everybody. Thanks for checking us out this week. What up, everybody? I'm Spear. On the mics this week is the Z-Man. What's up, Z?
Hey. Hey. Hey.
A little instrumental there by the Z-Man. On the other mic is the mighty Ganthor. What's up, Ganthor?
Hey, buddy.
What's going on?
How you doing?
I'm exhausted. A little housekeeping here. Fantasy football. We're doing it. We're doing it again. The return of the Four Listeners Fantasy Football League. Commish?
Yep, we're doing it. Same thing as last year. Sign up if you want to do it. Let me know. We'll got to figure out a draft date one of these days.
I'm not.
You're not playing?
You're playing.
No, I said an email. I made it very clear. I'm not doing it this year.
Why? Because you suck so bad?
Yep.
You're playing.
No, I'm not playing.
You're playing.
I'm not playing.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not playing.
Yes, you are.
I am not playing.
Yes, you are.
Pussy.
Not going to do it.
This week we're going to do another one of those three-for-alls. We like this. It's keeps it fun, keeps it fresh. I'll go first this week. Something must be done about online reviews. So, a couple weeks ago, I went looking for a new patio set. Built myself a nice deck out back, and wanted to get a new patio set. And I went looking online. Correct use of online.
Nice work.
Went looking online for a patio set. I'm looking on different websites or what have you, and I'm looking at these tables, and the reviews for these tables are ridiculous. It's like people are complaining that the table is too fragile, and when it falls over, like in a big gust of wind, it breaks. They're saying the glass is too fragile. Of course it's fucking fragile. It's fucking glass.
My kid threw the baseball bat and it hit the tabletop and it broke.
Of
What
course
did you
it
expect? Right, yeah.
Of
I would like
course
to
it did.
talk to them and just ask them, what did you expect to happen?
And then they'll blame, like, Home Depot because it's shitty.
Right. Yeah, and that's what it was. They were saying, don't buy this. The glass is fragile.
Let me guess, did they write it in all caps?
Martha, yeah, there were one or two of them that were written in all caps. Do not buy this product.
Yeah. Those are the best. You know it's some backwoods idiot working on like a original Pentium running Windows 98 or some shit connected up to AOL, you know?
Like enough to AOL. Jesus Christ.
That was a pretty good modem impression, dude.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's a very comforting sound for me, by the way.
Yeah? It brings you back a little bit?
It does.
Yeah?
The good old days when porn took, like, 10 minutes to download, like, half an image.
Ah, the good old days.
Those were the bad old days. What are you talking about?
You're like, oh, it's a nipple. I can see it. There's a nipple there.
I was just waiting for it to fill in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not even sure what nipple it is. You just know there's a nipple.
Yeah.
That's as far as you get.
Yeah.
You're done.
That's it.
Image doesn't even finish. Like, all right.
No, I'm done.
I'm
we
done.
can stop this now.
Yep.
The funny part about these reviews is that as you're reading through them, every one of them was negative. And you want to know why? Because it's only miserable fucks who go online to post these reviews. Anybody who had a halfway reasonable experience with the product doesn't go back online to say anything about it.
That's not true.
Oh, come on.
We had this
He's
discussion.
right. Spear's right.
Most of the fuckers aren't going to write good reviews, but some people put in good reviews. I find some of the reviews helpful.
I would put in good reviews if it wasn't so difficult. I don't want to give my real name. I don't want to sign up for an account. I understand why they do that, but it discourages me.
The only place that I've seen people who actually post halfway reasonable reviews is on Amazon. And sometimes it's not even that they're posting it to post a positive review. It's to be funny. You know, like there was the one product I remember that went viral. It was the Bic for women. Did you guys see this?
No.
So these were Bic pens for women, but people were writing reviews just to be funny, like, finally someone has answered my gentle prayers and finally designed a pen that I can use all month long. I use it when I'm swimming, riding a horse, walking on the beach, and doing yoga. It's comfortable, leak-proof, non-slipped, and makes me feel so feminine and pretty. I mean, obviously, it's the riff on tampons.
Well, thanks for the idiot breakdown there, buddy.
Right? But this was one of those things that became like a viral thing, and everyone was just kind of posting their own funny things about pens. It's gotten to the point now where George Takei of Facebook fame now, not even famous for Star Trek anymore. He goes now and he posts these Amazon reviews just to be funny. I'm like, come on.
I think it's funny.
You think it's funny?
I'm
no,
amused.
I don't.
I'm
I'm
amused.
not amused. Just trying to buy something.
I mean, of all
Don't
the
need some idiot humor thing.
right, of all the places I'm going to go for humor, the last thing I'm going to do is start running around looking for product reviews.
Did you know that they have, speaking of pens, sorry. Do you know that they have left-handed pens?
Left-handed pens?
Yeah, apparently. And I'm still not 100% sure I understand this, or I'm not sure I'm getting fucked with here. When you're writing with your left hand, you're pulling instead of pushing the ball, so it doesn't work as well.
I don't know. I don't have these problems. I'm right-handed.
Yeah.
Ganthor, are you right-handed?
Absolutely.
Ganthor, yeah, absolutely.
Have you ever seen a left-handed freak try to write? It's hilarious.
What
It's
is
like watching
hilarious?
a dog walk around with one of those big cones on its head.
What? What do you mean?
You drop a treat on the floor, watch the dog try and get it. It's hilarious.
I can see that.
That's what left-handed people writing with pens is like.
Okay.
They were basically, there was this thing I was reading, it's like they're talking about how things suck for left-handed people, or what kinds of things suck. And they were talking about like spiral notebooks and like 3-ring binders, because they have to kind of like wedge their hand in between the 3 rings so they can get like the right angle to write. It's like, why don't you just turn the fucking thing upside down, or write on the opposite side of the page, like write on the left side instead of writing on the right side,
Why don't you just write it in Hebrew?
or write in Hebrew, man.
Fuck it.
Just fucking learn Hebrew.
Fucking learn Hebrew. Simple.
Problem solved.
Look
Do you
at
think
the
that there's more-
Gentiles bringing up the problem solving there with the Hebrew. How about that?
Do you think that there's more left-handed people in Israel?
Maybe the original Jews were left-handed.
Maybe the left-handed are the chosen people?
That may be.
You're onto something, dude.
It's possible. Moses
Huh.
parted the Red Sea with his left hand.
Because his right hand was on his pimp stick?
That's right. Holy crap! Can I get back to the other thing?
What?
I don't even know.
There was another thing?
I don't know. I was talking about something. We took a left turn. Woo. Oh God! All right. Yeah. The other thing about online reviews or even just message boards in general is there's a reason why on this show we don't talk about politics or religion or anything of that ilk, and it's mostly because the conversation can devolve rapidly, and this happens all the time. Like you can be on EW or EntertainmentWeekly.com, and you could be looking at a movie review for Superman, and you're reading some of the comments underneath, and the next thing you know, it turns into a dissertation on Obamacare.
Yep.
I mean, it goes real quick, right? It goes from Superman is the all-American boy. Good thing he's Superman, so he doesn't have to pay for health care. And then next thing you know, Obama sucks. I hate you. You're un-American. You're a communist. Obama's a communist. What the fuck is that about?
We forgot to talk about you like little boys. Oh, it's because you're queer and blah blah blah.
Right,
You got to bring the gay into it.
Right. I mean that's the other direction it just goes into immediately. Just automatically devolves into the equivalent of a high school taunting session.
Kind of like our show.
Kind of like our show. Well, we like to raise a level of debate to at least maybe I'm going to say junior year of high school.
Maybe.
That's being generous.
I mean those kinds of things make me insane.
In the membrane.
Those kinds of things make me insane. What makes you insane there, Z-Man?
Platypuses.
Platypuses?
Yeah. Fuckers are crazy.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, platypuses are crazy ass motherfuckers.
Got no problem with platypuses.
Dude, they fucking have venom. Do you know that?
I had no idea.
I did not know that.
They're the only mammal with venom, and there's nothing you can do about it. You get stung by that motherfucker, you're just going to be in pain for a month. They don't have a cure for mammal venom.
How do they sting you?
There's like a stinger on its foot or something. It's crazy.
Okay. I don't think we can put together a whole show on the platypus. Not without a good amount of research.
Intern work?
Yeah. We need some intern work. What else you got?
Glitter.
Glitter.
Fucking hate glitter.
Why? Why do you hate glitter?
All right, so a couple of my friends have this like running game that they like to play, or running joke they like to play, where they like to glitter bomb people.
Glitter bomb.
So a glitter bomb can be like they send you a birthday card. Oh, you're like, great, my friend sent me a birthday card. You open it up, full of glitter.
Why?
Because now it's over everything. It's on everything. It's on your clothes. It's on your wall. It's on your carpet. It's everywhere in your house. You will never get rid of that glitter.
Never get rid of it. It's true.
6 years from now, you'll see glitter on the ground. You'll be like, oh, I remember my buddy. He sent me that card, motherfucker.
Yeah, because you don't think about it.
Even with the Dyson?
Even with the Dyson, dude, you cannot get that shit up. I hate glitter. Glitter should be considered a controlled substance. You should have to have a license to get it.
So every stripper would need to have a license then for glitter.
What do they even have that? Or is that like just stripper names?
Well, no, it's like body glitter.
Oh, that shit that's like in the lipstick and like the powder and whatever.
Oh yeah, and that shit gets everywhere too.
Like does that cause like internal cuts, do you think?
Internal cuts?
Like if you get that shit like up in your cooch.
I don't think so.
I mean,
You're
glitter's
asking the wrong crowd, buddy.
like glitter's essentially shards of glass, right? Isn't it? Or something it's like,
It's not glass.
but it's like sharp.
It's just paper.
It's not paper.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is, dude. It's not glass.
What
It's
did
paper?
What do you think?
It's foiled paper or silvered paper, whatever you want to call it.
What is glitter made
Are
of?
you seriously Googling glitter right now?
According to Glitter, A Brief History in New York Magazine, glitter originated from flaked mica, which was used to decorate prehistoric cave paintings as well as art made by ancient cultures. In 1934, discovered a way to grind plastic that created mass quantities of glitter. These tiny flecks of plastic or foil reflect light brilliantly as it shines off the myriad surfaces rather than the one sheet that is glitter oriented from. All right, plastic.
Well, all right, but body glitter, I imagine, isn't plastic. It's of another material, of another sort.
I don't know. I hate glitter.
I mean, my thing with glitter is the arts and crafts. And your kid brings home. I'm sure this happens to you, Ganthor, right? Your kid brings home the arts and crafts, and there's always the glitter that isn't actually stuck or that shakes loose.
Yeah,
And
I
then-
get that all the time.
And then it gets everywhere.
Yeah,
on my
that's what I'm talking
pants in
about.
the car.
That's what I'm talking about.
In
Well,
the car.
No, you're talking about stripper glitter. We're talking
I
about
did not.
our
No,
little
I-
kids'
no, I-
glitter.
No, I have not once said stripper glitter.
I did. This guy.
Spear did, and then you started talking about glitter and hooches. What else could we assume but strippers?
Well, I moved on from the strippers,
What
Ganthor.
what non-stripper gets glitter in their cooch?
Your mom. I don't know. I'm
That was
trying.
bad,
I'm
dude.
trying.
No,
I'm trying.
No.
I told you I was tired. I told you I was exhausted.
dude, you just gave up a home run in the first with that
Ugh.
effort.
I told you I'm tired. I'm not firing on all cylinders tonight.
Dude, you want to talk about tired? This fucking weekend kicked my ass. I sent you the thing, right? What my celebrity sighting, right?
Yeah. Gene Simmons in the elevator.
Gene Simmons in the elevator. He fucking spilled something all over his shirt, and he was going up to go get changed.
And you didn't pitch him the show.
You know, I froze. Like, like seriously, dude. What do you say?
Did
Like,
the tongue do it?
I didn't even see his tongue. But like, so like, if you see a celebrity, what do you do? Like, have you ever had a celebrity encounter like where you're like, I'm talking, this dude was like a foot from me, 2 feet.
No, I can't say I ever have. No.
Like, what do you say to the dude? You're like, hey, does anyone ever tell you you look like Gene Simmons?
Well,
Would that
I
be
am Gene
funny?
Simmons.
I don't know. I
No, he probably gets that
yeah.
1,000 times a year.
That guy is a marketing genius. If nothing else, you could have asked him, "Hey Gene, I need a marketing tip. What something along those lines." That guy has merchandised Kiss everything. Kiss birthday cakes, Kiss clothing, Kiss caskets, Kiss
Yeah,
caskets.
We're in the same way.
What's that?
We got 4 listeners' shirts.
I saw your hat the other day. That was a nice hat
I
there.
got the 4
Swear.
listeners hat. That's right. We need a 4 listeners casket is what we need then, I guess, right? If people really want to be buried in style in a 4 listeners casket.
That
A
would
I think
blue
we need a
terrible.
4 listeners suicide kit.
Well, that's easy. All you have to do is download the show and listen. Be ready to kill yourself in seconds. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it'd be a package deal.
There you go. How about you there, Ganthor? What pisses you off?
I don't like bicyclists.
Bicyclists.
Well, I don't like bicyclists who don't obey the rules of the road.
See, there's a distinction, right? There's nothing inherently wrong about somebody riding a bicycle.
No, in fact, I own a bike.
But you have to appreciate that you are operating a vehicle.
Right. So stop signs mean you have to stop. You don't get to piggyback on the guy who went through the stop sign 30 seconds ago because you're on a bike and you don't want to have to stop and start going up a hill and then get mad at me when I go and I have to slam on my brakes so you don't T-bone me.
Right.
In case you can't tell, that happened the other week.
Or you should be in a designated bike lane, or in a street. You should never ever be on a fucking sidewalk.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. I see that all the time.
Riding a bike, you should not be on a sidewalk. You should be in the street or in a designated bike lane, and you should be following the rules of the road. If you don't do that, I should be able to put a broomstick through your front wheel.
Yeah, Indiana Jones style.
Damn straight.
I'd just be happy if they stopped at the stop signs. That's all I want.
Stop signs, red lights.
Yeah, stop signs and red lights. I don't think I've ever seen a bicyclist stop at either.
We get them. The people in the city, they'll stop.
Here's the other interesting thing about bicyclists. I don't know if they're doing it in Boston yet, but in New York City they started a program where they have these public bike racks all over Manhattan. I don't know exactly how it works, but what ends up happening is now
it's the same thing as Zipcar. You take it out if you can keep it out under a half an hour, it's a free ride. If you take it back and it's like an hour, it's like $1 or $2. You keep it out for more than that. And the goal is they want you to take it from one station to another station. They don't want you to staying out with it all day.
Right.
Sounds very familiar with the date I had this weekend with somebody.
That's great.
I rode her for a half hour and brought her back.
At another station.
Yep.
That's great.
Somebody else was waiting. What could I do?
So there's a couple of problems this creates, right? So the first, you're creating all of these people who are now casually riding these bikes without really understanding the rules of the road to ride a bike. Like, I don't see how you don't have to get a license in order to participate in this program. I mean, driving in Manhattan is bad enough with all the taxi cabs and bike messengers who at least have an idea of, how to ride a bike in the city. Now you're adding in all of these amateurs.
Yeah. Why does New York City even allow cars? It should be cabs, limos, buses, and subways. What reason is there for anybody to drive in New York City?
Tourists.
Those are the last people who should be driving.
Oh, shit.
Can't believe you would suggest that tourists drive in New York City.
Well, I guess at this point I am a tourist. I can't claim New Yorker citizenship anymore.
Could you ever?
I've lived in Pennsylvania longer than I've lived in New York.
Did you live in New York City or did you live in Long Island?
No, Staten Island is part of New York
Whatever.
City. Staten Island is one of the 5 boroughs of New York City. It's New York City.
All right.
The idea that these people, without training, without a license, are running around Manhattan on bikes is madness. What say you?
No, I agree. I had this conversation already. I just think it's crazy. It's danger enough to be there when you know what you're doing. At least the cabs understand that the bike messengers are going to cut them off, or vice versa, right? They know to anticipate it.
Yeah, but you can't predict what an amateur is going to do.
Right.
They're
so
not,
now
they,
you're
they don't even
expecting
know
them
what
to
they're
do
supposed
what
to be
you expect a normal person to do, and then they zig where they should have zagged.
doing. Right.
Yeah, seriously, I agree with you in every respect.
I like that. That's a new one. I agree with you in every respect.
Put that in your back pocket.
Anything else about bikes piss you off there, big guy?
Fixies.
Fixies?
Fixed
Bikes
gear
without
bikes.
gears. The one gear like you had as a kid where you step, you
It's not
pedal
even-
backwards to brake.
It's not even that. They don't even have the brakes. You have to keep moving.
What?
There's no coast. You have to keep your legs moving.
That sounds terrible.
That's what a fixed is. That's what a fixed is.
You mean-
It's like these trainer bikes that they use or something like that, and they're direct linkage from the pedal to the back wheel. You cannot stop pedaling, and those cause like these crazy accidents because people get them with clip-ons, and then like if something happens where they have to like make a sharp turn or something like that, their legs won't stop. They keep moving, and then they like pop a kneecap or something.
Wow.
Serves them right. It's the dumbest bike invention ever, and people willingly buy them.
Well, hipsters do. You have to be.
Yeah,
you have to be.
hipsters.
You have to be
Right.
super hip to ride a fixed gear.
What? Why would you do that?
Because you're
Because
hip.
it's a hipster thing.
How do you stop?
You fall over.
Well, you just slow down.
Get to where you're
Just
going,
Stop
you fall
pedaling.
over.
That's crazy. But you have to plan to stop.
Or you stick your feet out, let the pedals freewheel, and you use your soles of your shoes to
I don't think you do that
skid to a
because
stop.
you're going to get jacked in the back of your calf.
Oh, Jesus.
Prop your foot up against the front wheel and that fork, you know.
This sounds like a horrendously bad idea.
Yeah,
I'll tell you, it's bad in almost every respect. And you would think that they'd be cheaper or whatever. No, they're just as expensive as a normal geared bike.
How is that even possible? There's less mechanics.
Because hipsters are dumb.
Hipsters are dumb. Are there any intrinsic benefits of getting one of these bikes over one of the more traditional types of bikes?
I'm reading bicycles.stackexchange.com/why ride a fixed gear bike.
because your mustache doesn't get caught in the wheels or something.
Because your top hat stays on right?
No, maintenance, velodromes, smoother pedaling style, and hipster are the 4 reasons for the topmost.
Is
most
hipster actually
voted
listed?
answer. Not in. It doesn't say hipster, but
You smell
it very
hipster.
strongly implies hipster.
Velodrome.
There is a certain segment of the population that loves retro and simple things. Maybe that doesn't mean hipster, but
It certainly smells like hipster to me.
yep, I agree.
You know-
I'm gonna judge hipster.
I run into velodromes all the time. I don't know about you guys.
The fuck's a velodrome?
It's one of those circular racetracks for
Oh, okay.
bicycles.
Right, that's what you're supposed to use them on. That's what fixed gears were made for.
Right. I have one right around the block from me. I go
Right,
all
yeah,
the
they're
time.
so popular that major bike manufacturers have restarted their fixie lines to support the burgeoning velodrome industry.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's nice because it's a dual purpose for roller derby too.
Right. Velodrome during the day, roller derby rink at night.
Ridiculous.
What do we learn, Z-Man?
I don't know.
That platypuses are the only mammals with venom.
Well, I told you that. I didn't learn it.
What did you
Well,
learn there, Ganthor?
I learned you're a legit New Yorker and not just a bandwagon.
There you go. There you go. What did I learn?
Well, I learned how glitter's made.
I learned how glitter's made. I don't know whether or not I learned if glitter could slice up a cooch.
I thought glitter was the shattered dreams of young girls.
Every time a unicorn dies, it dissolves into glitter.
That's not real.
We gotta get out of this show. We gotta get out of this show.
Yeah, it's on fire.
It's on fire.
It's sinking.
So
I'm abandoning ship.
Oh my God, abandoned ship. So if you like glitter, why don't you go ahead and let us know on the Facebook page, facebook.com/4listeners or 4listeners.com. You can check out the show on iTunes or on Stitcher Radio. Just search for 4 Listeners and we'll pop right on up. We thank you for checking us out this week, and we hope, we pray, that you'll check us out again next week. Thanks a bunch, everybody.